Hey HSM parents, thank you so much for checking out this month's Parent Cue. Happy New Year. 2019 is finally upon us, and hopefully this year is going to be better than 2018. I don't know what kind of year you had in 2018, maybe something that you want to forget, maybe it was a good year, but we want 2019 to be an even better year, not only for you and your family, but also for your students. And we are excited for 2019 and all the different possibilities, opportunities, and potential that we have with your students to be able to minister to them, serve them, and ultimately just point them closer to God. I did want to take some time to celebrate some of the great things that happened in 2018. The summer started off with the dessert auction, which raised a lot of money for our students to be able to go to camp. Not only that, but also them going to camp. From everything that I heard, camp was an amazing experience for them. A lot of relationships were able to be built, a lot of great conversations, and ultimately a lot of decisions that were made. My wife and I were able to join this amazing church in great student ministry in the beginning of the fall, and we were able to establish a great leadership team, and I'm so thankful for all of our counselors that are part of it, and just looking forward to what God's going to do through them. And then even just our all-nighter that we had a couple of weeks ago, just an amazing time. We had over 50 students show up, and most of them stayed up the whole night, which was awesome too. And it was just an amazing time to be able to build relationships, just let them see that church is a fun and exciting place to be. And yes, we can have fun. Yes, we can goof around, we can jump, we can play dodgeball, but ultimately we can learn about Jesus and how he can impact our lives. And so we're so thankful for the parents that brought their students. We're so thankful for the students that brought many of their friends. It was an amazing time. And then also, we had a special sock drive that we had during the Christmas season, the season of giving. And I just heard back from the family, and our student ministry was able to collect 148 pairs of socks. And so we're so thankful for that. Not only that our students got to see our group corporately come together for a cause and donation, but then also the difference that we were able to make in the lives of those homeless people that needed socks. We're looking forward to 2019 and everything that's in store. We believe that God has something special for every single student that steps foot into this building. We know that God has amazing plans for them, and we want to be able to be good stewards of the time that we have with your students. And so one of the things that we are focusing very heavily in 2019 is in our small groups. We're kicking off our small groups this month in January, and what we want to do is we want to be able to cultivate an atmosphere where students can talk. I believe that a lot of times they feel like they are not heard, and they don't have the opportunity to voice out their questions, perhaps their doubts when it comes to faith. And so we are changing our Wednesday night programming, where we will still have activities, we will still have a message, but part of our Wednesday night is going to be having them break into their own small groups that are gender specific as well as grade specific. We want to give them an opportunity to hear God's word, but then also be able to talk about it and have a conversation with our leaders about what God is trying to teach them. What is God trying to show them? What is God trying to lead them to? We believe that the best way to cultivate that is through conversations. And so we're excited. We're kicking it off this month, and we're looking forward to what God's going to do through that. We believe that small groups will give them an opportunity to have community. We know that in a large group, it's very hard to build good relationships, to build community, and to have fellowship. And these small groups will allow that, and will hopefully allow our students to be able to take their next steps in their faith and be held accountable to that. So we want to encourage you as parents to be able to make sure that your student is here every Wednesday night, to be able to be a part of a community through our small groups that is going to help them take their next step in their walk. This month we're going through a series called Sincerely God, and we're looking at the Bible. And I think a lot of times students look at the Bible and think, man, it's just an old book with old stories that really don't relate to me, and they have a disconnect with the Bible. And so what we're going to do over these next 3 weeks is we're going to be looking at how the Bible is a personal book that God truly wrote for each and every single one of them. And that's why the title Sincerely God, talking about that this is God's love letter for us. And so when they're able to see that it's a personal connection, a personal book for them, they're going to be able to see that the Bible is a guide, that the Bible is an invitation, that the Bible holds the keys and the answers to a lot of their questions in life. We also want to let you know about some of the things that are coming up. One of them is our Super Bowl party on Sunday, February 3rd. We're going to be having a Super Bowl party over in the gym at the church. We're going to be showing the game on the big screens and then having different activities for those that maybe aren't interested in watching the game. We want to invite them to come on out. We're asking our high schoolers to bring an appetizer food or a finger food, and we're going to be asking our middle schoolers to be bringing some type of dessert. We'll provide some of the extras, but we want to encourage them to come on out, maybe invite some of their friends. Everything's going to start at 5 o'clock. Kickoff is at 5:30. And it's kind of a come and go party. So if they need to leave or they want to leave at any point, that is up to them. That is also up to you. But pretty much till the end of the game, that's when we'll be hanging out there. So final whistle, you can come and pick up your students. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for the opportunity to allow us as a ministry team to be able to minister to your student. We want to let you know that we don't take that lightly, and know that we are praying for your students specifically, but also for you as a parent and your family as well. So we hope that 2019 will be a great year for you and your family.